This is the story of a lantern, the kind you'd hardly notice sitting on a quiet table. But this lantern wasn't ordinary. It silently illuminated one of the boldest movements in history. Stop scrolling and prepare to rethink what you know about the power of small things. Let's dive in. Our journey takes us to 1775 in a small colonial town, Boston. Homes were lit by flickering lanterns, the streets filled with whispers of revolution. Amidst the unease, colonists plotted against the mighty British Empire, striving for freedom despite the overwhelming odds. But imagine this. One lantern, a small, simple tool of everyday life, becomes the spark that resounded across an entire continent. Colonial leaders knew secrecy would be vital. British soldiers were stationed everywhere and ready to crush dissent before it could grow. Enter the Old North Church, a humble chapel in Boston. On April 18, 1775, the church became more than a place of worship. It became a communication hub, using something so small yet so powerful that it would change history forever. A covert message was to alert patriots outside of Boston about the movement of British troops. One if by land, two if by sea. These lantern signals would determine whether the Redcoats were advancing by land through Boston Neck or by sea, crossing the Charles River. As the clock struck 10, Robert Newman, a sexton of the church, climbed the bell tower. Under the cover of darkness, he placed 2 lanterns in the window. The humble glow of these lights became a tempest in the fight for America's independence. The lights glinted across the river, reaching the eyes of Paul Revere and William Dawes, who raced on horseback to warn the colonial militias of the impending British attack. And just like that, with the help of these riders, the lantern's silent signals rallied thousands into action for what would mark the beginning of the American Revolutionary War. Think about it. No internet, no phones, just a simple lantern held high in a dim belfry. It carried the weight of a nation's hope for freedom. And even today, the Old North Church stands, its bell tower a symbol of courage, all of it sparked by a modest lantern. Small things often make monumental impacts. What will you light up in your world? So, before you click away, take a second to think about this. Sometimes, revolution starts not with a shout, but with a flicker. The power of small. It's infinite. Stay curious.